Why, hello there, lovely one. We've come to the end of this section on whole numbers, and really most of these skills you should have done before, so there should be no surprises. The first thing you needed to make sure that you could do is you could do all the multiplication tables, multiply. So that's all the way from 1 times 1 to 12 times 12. And I like this table because it puts everything down, but really you shouldn't need to know or use it at this stage. You should be perfectly fine without it. If you're not, go and learn your times tables. Okay, the next thing we needed to go over were our inequality signs. Now you'll notice that I also have a equality sign, but I just like to keep them all together. So you didn't need to write down the equals because none of your numbers should have been equal to each other. You didn't need to use less than or equal to or more than or equal to. You just had to figure out if the first number was less, so let's say 2 is less than 5, or 5 is more than 2. And after you've done that, or maybe before you've done that, you've then plotted the numbers on a number line. So for this one, it's 2 and 5. Yes, there would be 3 and 4 in between, but what's important to show are the numbers that I've told you to show. So 2 is less than 5 because it's on the left of 5 on the number line. The next thing you needed to learn about was BODMAS. And as you know, I prefer BEDMAS, but BODMAS is really the common one in class. First thing was, this is brackets. Let's try and make it look nice. So you always do your brackets first, then you do your of. Now of is the same as exponents, but it also includes percentage. But really most of the time it's exponents. Then you've got your divide, and you've got your multiply, and you've got your add, and your subtract. So whenever you do any kind of problem, you always need to follow BODMAS. As you can see, BEDMAS, the only difference is exponents. Okay, then lastly, you did word problems. Isn't he cute? I like him. And word problems really aren't that bad. You need to just think like a normal person as you do them. If it talks about someone carrying 3 bags of 72 apples, how many apples did they carry in total? Well, it's 3 bags of 72 apples. You just multiply them together. So step 1 is to change from words to maths. And sometimes you can do that in your head far easier than you can do it on a piece of paper. You can just go, okay, well, it's 3 bags of 72. 72 plus 72 plus 72 gives us the answer. And that's fine to get the answer like that, but you must go back and write down the calculation as it would be written in a maths book. And the second step is to solve it. Not so bad. It really, really isn't that bad. Okay. Well, now that we've gone over the basics, you should move on and try something more interesting. Maths can be really interesting. Okay, lovely one. It's time to say goodbye. Much love.